there's been a couple questions in chat about EU/UK shipping for the store this year.
All right.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah, let's answer a few things. I'll answer that in a second. No, I'll answer that now. I'll answer the other things I was thinking of in a second. Okay, UK and EU shipping. Have at her. The only places that PMC cannot ship to right now are places that are legitimately being barred for shipping. There are places like Russia and Belarus they can't ship to. I'm pretty sure they might not be able to deliver to Ukraine. I don't actually know that. There are other countries in the world currently where there are issues as well where it's like PMC can't ship to. PMC maintains a list of that, so if you check the Penny Arcade site, you'll get them on their store. You'll get the most up to date on what's going on. But the UK and the EU thing has been figured out. Everything is being sent delivery duty unpaid, which means that when the box of whatever you're getting enters the EU or the UK, it may be held for customs and duties, and then you will have to sort that out with the shipper or with customs themselves.
You might get it through, no problem. It might get held. One order might get through and one order might get held. Unfortunately, there seems to be no rhyme or reason to these things.
Yeah. I appreciate people saying, thank you for your hard work making that all work again.
Beej put in a lot of hard work to try to make it work without doing it this way.
Yeah. Yep. That's the problem, is that it's like all that work you did, and it's like, I did work to try to not make this the case. We wanted to actually have you pay for your duties ahead of time because that's kind of the way they want it to happen. And that would also, I think, supposed to cost less money because there's no assessment needed. It's made at that level. The trouble is remittance of duties falls to us. And to do that, you need to have accounts and agreement with agents in those countries or in those locations to do all of that stuff for you. And the UK, of course, is one country, but then when it comes to the EU, it's like, well, now I need to find a country within the EU that can do all that, act as our agent. What country do I pick? Will they do all the countries in the EU? How does it have to go to them first? Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on. And I'm like, it was never clear. And also it's expensive because you have to hire them as an agent to do it. And it's like, I don't think we sell enough stuff to actually make that worthwhile.
Maybe once Canada joins Eurovision, that will we'll be like, hey, we're part of Eurovision. So we're basically part of the EU. Can we ship stuff without having to pay extra duty?
We have a land border.
Yeah. Chaos of 99 points out correctly, yes, the UK is 4 countries. But whenever we've shipped stuff, it always seems to just be like, it's going to UK. Like,
yeah.
It never gets picked as like, this is going to Scotland. Like, no, I don't know why, but whatever.
And never mind you, Wales.
No. So I'm glad that this has come together. If you are on the because when you go to the desertbus.org store, you're actually in a subcategory. There's a heading for all the other stuff that Loading Ready Run sells, and you can buy stuff from Loading Ready Run as well. So if you were waiting to buy all this stuff together, this is the great time to do it, because then you want to pick up a Lure Pride shirt, you want to pick up a Dice Friends rolling tray, you want to pick up a Dice Friend the Loading Ready Run wooden dice vault, or a brand new shirt good enough to play at 1x speed. All that stuff is there. You can add it into the shopping cart and it will send that stuff as well. Was there anything else I needed to mention about the store?
That we're like $300 away from 7K.
Oh, good. Hey, yeah. And we have that runner running for the giveaway running for the booster box. So that's exciting. Oh, any chance of the EDSC sleeve restock? Oh, we are restocking them. It takes a little bit of time because of how the agreement works that we have with Dragon Shield. So there will be more coming. There's just not any more right now. But if you have your email address in the store for more of the EDSC things, you will know when they re-enter stock, and then you can pop in and buy them. And we don't do anything with those emails. It's like Desert Bus is the same way. It's like when you enter your information, all we're using it for is to send you what you've won or to notify you of the thing that you put this thing in for. That's the same.
Yeah,
I cannot be bothered to think of nefarious uses.
Yeah, we don't care about your email address except as far as it is used for sending you what you asked us to send.
Oh, right. How long will the store be open? Thank you, Matthews. That was the other thing people are asking. When I remember to close it. The desertbus.org store tends to stay open a little bit after the run. And so I imagine we will go for a few days more to give you a chance to kind of get in there and buy stuff.
So if you want to keep the store open longer, distract Beej in whatever way you can.
Yeah. Just wear me out so I don't remember to do anything anymore. I'm just constantly sleeping. Yeah, do not count on the store being open until the end of the run. Do not count on the store being open like too long after the run is over. At that point, you're in bonus time or extra time or whatever they call it in football.
Overtime?
Well, in American football, certainly. But in Ted Lasso football, they call it something else. I think it's extra time.
Extra innings.
It's like
I hope that's that they start just calling it Ted Lasso football.
Yeah. Stoppage time, that's what they call it. You play until you stoppage.